Shh. Winners talking.
Take a moment, like and subscribe. We don't ask you for nothing else. Winners Talking Podcast.
Come on.
It's Pound Sterling the Hustler.
Yeah.
Big Dougie Doug.
Come on.
It's a special one.
Mm-hmm.
It's always a special one.
Why is that though?
It's the 50th episode.
Jeez.
It's the Hustler's birthday as well at the same time.
Come on.
It's my birthday. We celebrate more life. Let me just adjust my shirt. You won't see this because right now it's probably still the red screen.
Yeah. We'll keep
More life,
even
more
if it wasn't, it's
celebration.
gonna be. You know what I'm
So I'll
saying?
say it again. It's the Hustler's birthday.
Yeah.
At the same time, it's the 50th episode.
Yeah.
At the same time, we bring in a new addition to the family, Big Dapsy's newborn son. We celebrate more life.
We celebrate.
Great things are happening.
Big things are happening right now, man.
Winners Talking Podcast, 50 episodes in.
Come on, mad, isn't it?
It's only right we celebrate it.
Yeah, man.
We bring it in properly. Get the champagne early to me, Doug.
Yeah,
Let's
man.
do the handoff like a relay.
Hey.
Pass the baton.
Pass the baton.
That's how we move. Champagne campaign. From 19, how long? Is Pound Sterling the Hustler.
Right, 50 bottles of champagne get bust on this thing, you know.
Easy.
Big bad Dougie Doug. Say that again.
50 bottles of champagne
Show us the picture.
been bust.
Picture the 50 bottles.
Picture it, each one.
And if you didn't go
Each
back and watch
one.
the 50 episodes, you'll see
50
bottle bust every week. Without fail. Regimented. No palaver, no long thing.
Henny bust every week without fail.
Shout out the man them in the room. We got a busy room today.
There's a
as
busy
usual.
room.
Shout out the man them in the room, the originals, and shout out the Duns, them that's been there from early. Shout out my brother in the room, Big Lex, making his debut in the room. Come to
on.
represent. Original
man,
pioneer.
pop.
Original. It's not a simple time.
Nah.
When Big Lex is in the building, it's not a simple time.
Trust me.
We get it in. We celebrate life. I'm happy to be here for another year. It's great.
Better, come on.
50 episodes is great.
50, you know.
Moment to big up my brother Big Doug.
Come on,
The
fam.
legend, the icon, the one and only, rocking the France top.
Listen.
Retro thing. Legendary.
Shout out the man them
Shout out Soccer Locker UK for sending that
Soccer
over.
Locker.
Send them
This
to
man
me.
shed eye water when this one drop. I can't lie. This is a vintage kit right here. You
Send
know?
them to me. I got it over to Big Doug. We represent the thing properly. We're getting it in.
Big.
Shout out to all those that's been following from day one for episode 1. Masculinity. Where's masculinity gone? It's right here in this room.
Trust me.
It's right here in this
Tell
room
them.
in abundance.
In abundance, you know.
Testosterone level could blow up the building. We have to take time with it. You understand?
Yeah, it's real.
All you, man, I see the estrogen level in some of you lot shit. Bare estrogen. You know? But
mad.
this is the real deal Holyfield going on right in here right now, you know?
right now.
I'm on one. We just came from eating a delicious meal.
Delicious.
Bill came in, the bill was 1,300.
Hey!
When Rex saw the bill,
He had a heart. When he knew it was getting
saw the bill.
split.
And Rex
Hey,
said-
when he
and
knew
Rex
the
said
bill was getting split, man, he had a heart attack.
when Rex said it was getting split,
Man, he had a
Rex
heart
that's the bill
attack.
dad, we fuming. The man them said, P, you ain't got to pay today, it's your birthday. Salute to the man them for that, by the way.
Salute.
Every man kept it G, but Rex was like, Rex said, no,
Nah.
I got finesse.
I gotta say this. I gotta say this.
Say it, Dad.
I gotta say this. When
Say it.
Nicky said, "Rah, P, you're out of this year," and then he counted Rex in.
When he pointed at
When he pointed at Rex, like, yeah, one, how many man? Boom, boom, to split out. When he Rex saw he got pointed at, his face changed. Like, he started thinking, right, I shouldn't have ate that chicken on from way, you know what I mean?
but the food was delicious though.
Yeah,
The food was splendid.
The food was
My steak
splendid.
was bossy, black.
Bossy, fam.
Paul Star's Doug's drank.
The Pool Star
The
Martinis.
porn star Alice. Them 10 smoke, they went down lovely. They went down
Champagne,
lovely.
everything was just right.
All the plant-based man them as well.
Shout out the vegans in the
Shout out
building.
the vegans in the
Them
building.
vegan ice cream and vegan meals.
Vegan
They run
ice
up the bill. They
cream.
run it up
Vegan-
even more.
Run it up even more. That vegan plant shit don't come cheap, you know. And that plant shit
Come
don't
on.
come cheap.
These are expensive. I tell you.
Hey.
But yeah, as we enter, shout out to loud.co.uk for sponsoring. Shout out Hennessy for sponsoring. Special, you know, Hennessy already rich and established, so we've got to give special shout out to tooloud.co.uk.
Yeah.
Number 1 rolling papers in the country. Make sure
on.
you subscribe. If you're smoking, let's smoke properly. I had to light up a couple for my birthday, and you know, that shit hits different. Unbleached, unfiltered.
On real things.
Take it from the hustler. Take it from Big Doug. Take it from the man them in the room. We wouldn't steer you wrong. Get involved. That's what we're dealing with. But anyway, out of that into this. We keep moving. Let's keep with the intro going, because we ain't even got to get to no topics yet, because we're just celebrating life. 50 episodes in.
50.
Which has been your best episode so far, or favourite episode so far?
I couldn't even tell you. This one.
This one.
Yeah, they all.
This one, because everyone just it's just momentum. Everyone gets better. Everyone gets better. Everyone gets more insightful.
Rex, which has been your favourite one to edit so far?
Favorite one to edit?
Well,
Maybe the last one, isn't it? The one we just aired with Sunny.
Which one? Sunny. Shout out the champ. Shout out Sunny.
alright, shout out
Edwards,
the.
Yeah, that one's so
Yeah.
good. That's my favourite one still.
Is it?
Yeah, my favourite one. Guess wise, anyway.
Bro, they've all been
They've
epic.
all been tough.
Because like
Every
all of them have
episode's
had
been
a
tough.
moment, like you see, like even Richard, because Richard was the
I was
first
gonna
guest.
say
innit?
shout out RB. Hit me up
RB,
today to
yeah.
say happy birthday and all of
Yeah,
that
like
stuff.
Albie was the first guest in it, so like I think for us when and doing that and just even him the way he opened up on it, like like a lot of people was hitting man up afterwards, like love my brother, like afterwards, like Rich, like he proper sat down and felt comfortable enough to open up. So that was also an insight for me as to how people feel comfortable around us with the man.
Come on,
Do you
bro.
get what I'm
RB's
saying?
family. So yeah, he came and said it off right. But to me, every episode's been wavy still. I don't really see a bad one, and the
Yeah.
vibe's just been right.
Never a bad one.
This is
Never
what
a
people don't
bad
know as
one.
well. To get to 50 as well, ain't no. To me, it was never in doubt. We're always gonna bang them out. Consistency is the key, as I've said from day dot, and we've been banging them out. But there's been little ups and downs through the making of it, behind the scenes. Like there was about 3 episodes, just for the man them to know that you got to push through things. There's about 3 episodes we shot where I slipped a disc in my neck. You remember my C7 or whatever it was. Man them don't even know. Like I shot the Harvey, the Gets, and the next one where man was in bare pain, blood. I was just coming out of my bed to do it. I didn't even say it to you. You remember the Gets one? I had the big hoodie on.
Yeah.
I couldn't even move, blood. But that's what we do.
You
We
held
keep
it
it
down.
moving. I hold it down.
The man run through
I was
through
coming out
injury.
of my bed just to do that, blood. Other than that, man was on bare painkillers. You understand?
Yeah, that's dope.
Big facts. But they ain't gonna stop this.
But the show had to go
The
on.
show had to go on. No one didn't know. I just sat there in my big hoodie. Bare pain I was in, blood. There's one shot I had to get Rex to take out where you passed me the champagne and I've come to collect it. I've collected it like this. Nobody collected it. I said, take that out. They can never know when the hustler's got an issue. You understand what I'm saying? So we kept it moving because that's how we're built and that's how we move.
That's it, fam.
I remember Donny as well messaged me after episode 1 saying, you lot are just going to do 1 episode and that's going to be it.
Yeah, I remember that.
Straight buzz and then it's just going to fade
I got
out.
his name still.
I can't remember.
When we get to 100, I'm gonna blow him up.
But the
Yeah.
joke of it is, at about episode 40, the same Donny message saying, yeah, man, these men are inspirational. Like I didn't remember it.
That man don't know. That man don't
These
know.
men are inspirational. These men are motivational.
Yeah.
You know them ones. So
Yeah.
just doing it up. 50 episodes. It's a
Still
great
going.
look. The,
No breaks, you know.
No breaks ever. But we have to shout out the support as well that we've got. Shout out all the people that have supported the thing while we've been doing it from early, that jumped on every Sunday. Shout out all the people that have sent us over drinks, t-shirts,
Yeah, clothing.
flipping everything, clothing, hats, this, that, the other. We've done everything we can do to try and support it.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
like, comments.
All the likes, all the comments, all the encouragement, all the
Yeah.
messages just saying, yeah, keep going.
All the
It's
DMs,
only 50.
yeah.
50 is light for how many we're going to do because we're
Yeah.
not stopping. But we have to celebrate. We have to celebrate moments and little things and that go on.
Yeah, little wins,
Yeah,
man. You got to
So all
celebrate the little wins.
So let's just say all of that. What else? Yeah, shout out my brother in the building, Big Lex. You understand? Original. This is one of my OGs. You know, like
Come
that
on.
coming
Foundation.
in. Foundation. Dapper Don, Big Lex. You know,
Yeah, man.
come from far. My man, I remember when I'll say it on camera innit for Lex because Lex likes to tell people this story, so I'll say it myself. Nigga gave me my first bottles of Cristal, blood. Man was out in one club. I can't remember. It was West End. What club was it again? I can't remember.
I can't remember the club, you know.
But it was in one club in West End now. Man, them was,
There was in there parlaying, drinking Moe with
man, them was drinking.
Man said parlay and drinking more.
My blood, listen, hear the vibe,
No, but he's gonna say with something. What we would do?
hear the vibe.
They're having up the place still, Carl. I remember bopping in there, seeing bag of girl round Pete. And,
Big girl.
yeah.
That because man, them was in. Remember, man, them had bought. We was in the, the Versace shirts, the Biggie Smalls jump off,
silks.
the one that man them wanna. The man them were busting. We was busting that from how long? So we're in the
Come on,
silk.
man.
We're in the silk Versace shirts. Man, them were just me and my bridging. Bonesy, we went and copped. I think we went and copped about 3. So it's me, Bonesy, and Lex were all in our Versace shirt. Shout out A Millie as well. He was there as well. He weren't Versace shirting, but he had a nice little jumper on. So yeah, we're in there now. So we're in there now. So we're in there now. Versace shirting and that. A man's busting up the place. We're just drinking beer, Moe and some Laurent Perrier rosé and all of that now. Man's having a good time and the gal them are flocking around, blood. Young boy time then. I think we must have been about 23, 24. 2-2s now. The vibes was nice. The Lex was just gone. Everyone like, what? Where's Lex? 2-2. True Lex is mad. Tall, wasn't it? Like 6'8".
Yeah.
I just see these 3 bottles just floating towards me in the air, blood. Cristal. I'm looking at it, I see Lex with skinny teeth. Lex just gave man a bottle, blood. Gave both of your bottle, blood. The gal then was like, boy, man, start salivate. What's that? Cristal. Man, start salivate, blood.
Yeah.
See when I saw the reaction to that?
Thirst levels went up.
Thirst levels went up, blood. We had a wildest night. They didn't want the party to done.
So we a wild night. Still.
I like Lex.
A wild
Talk
night
it, blood.
still,
You was there.
man. I was there, brother.
You set pace.
What club was you look at, man?
They kidnapped A Mills because they said we was gonna lodge
Yeah,
them.
we was trying to lodge the... Man don't know about that.
3 cars up.
Man's trying to lodge the girls, blood.
Yeah.
The gallum's chasing us.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
don't
yeah.
want the party to done.
Ready for more for God.
Me and Lex, we're wifeyed up. We're trying to get out of the party, blood. You understand? We're trying to go. We're trying to be good guys. You get me? The gallum don't want it to done. True to A Millie, true he's single. He's jumped in the car with the gallum.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
off.
shirt off. Not gonna
So the jumper come off. He said
Yeah,
the
jumper come off. Man's in vest because the jumper was too thick for the occasion. Blood, it was hot. You know them ones. So man's in the car now.
Like a cougie thing.
Yeah. So we're
The cookies sweat.
yeah. It was the cookies. So now we're trying to dust out that dog. Yeah. 2-2. We look. A Millie's in the car. I think it was too much for him. Kind of like, what do you do? Throw up on himself. Like,
Up in the girl them.
So, but we're trying to. Me and Lex are like, come, we're off. We try to skirt out now.
Yeah.
We see Gallo chasing us, but Iron us trying to follow. Blood. We left them in the lights, got out of there. But that was the first time. Yeah, that was an eye opener for me, bro. After that, I said, "No, it's Cristal all the way for how long, blood."
Yeah,
After
them
that, it was just beer for about 4 years. That's all man would drink when man was out. Spending a bag of money on that. See, it's your fault in the dog.
Yeah.
You corrupted, man.
Set a trend.
Man set trend, blood. He showed me a vibe still. So that's why for the next few years, that's all we would bust up, blood. So shout out Big Lex, the original bottle popper, you know. The animal, you know. Big Lex, the animal, you know.
The rave shut down, man. You know.
Rave shut down. Bare stories you might have said in air. It's me and Big Lex, you know. But we ain't gonna go into those specifics.
I know 102 comes to mind.
We ain't gonna go into the specifics, but shout out my brethren Big Lex, man, the Trojan.
We've had some naughty nights, man. Some naughty nights.
Come on, celebrate life, yes, and we're still celebrating life. I'm happy to be here. Happy to be here with all of the man them, especially as it's my birthday as well, bro. I'm blessed to be with the man them. You know, we just come from eating a good food. We're gonna leave here and we're gonna go and drink some alcohol differently, hit West End and all that as we do in this party celebrate. Shout out Palms, the young Jenner in the building. Shout out Big T, you know, Motivator T we call him, you know. I had to say, bare positive energy, blood, exercise, dog. Come on, blood, I had to tell T today, listen, we're going to eat, don't wear vest and shorts, you know, dog.
I know.
Did
he come in the restaurant? I said the shorts are longer today.
Yeah, continue, you know, T's about the exercise life. All day, every day.
Come on.
365, 366 in a leap year, you know, like that. Shout out my brother in the building, just back from, you know, from little missions and them things. It's good to have him next to me. It's good to have him next to me more
the
live.
Wuhan excursions. The Wuhan
Man, have to bust the nectar imperials there. Who's champagning? They're not champagning. Lex, come on.
Grab that for him.
Pass it round to Lex.
You want some as well, Rex?
Oh, no.
Nah, you behave. Yeah, that bill, he don't even want to
Rex is
drink.
still vexed.
That bill hurt, man. Him, nah.
You're gonna charge you 20.
Yeah. And that bill humbled Rex today. That's him. Nah. I'm alright, you know. Fuck you, man. Fuck you, man.
Shout out Vic Santoro. He hit man up today, inviting us to his launch party. He's having a launch party tomorrow, but I said, man, them ain't gonna be able to make it. We've got some prior engagements. Shout out Bouncer. Hit man up on Saturday. No, he hit man up asking man if man wants to come to the press conference on Saturday in Manchester, but ain't gonna make that because we've got Harvey's thing on Sunday. Big football thing going on, celebrity football match. Harvey's team versus West Ham Pro. You know we're gonna be down there. Man, will be in the building. By the time this comes out, we will be at that. So salute my brother Harvey. That's my bro right there. Trying to do things, making things happen for charity and stuff. Him and Marlon here would have got something going on.
Yeah,
you know. So we're gonna be down at that match. It's gonna be a good look still. And yeah, out of that, into that episode 50, let's get into the topic of the day. Topic of the day.
Where we going?
Comes from a situation that a female told me about. Now, she went on a date with a guy that she's been talking to like for, I can't remember exactly what she said, but let's give her the benefit of the doubt and say she was talking to homeboy for a 2-3 months.
Uh-huh.
Just talking without the link up. But she did say they met first. They met each other out, exchanged details, and then they've been talking for 2-3 months. But he lives off the end. He's an ex-footballer as well.
Yeah.
He's an ex-footballer. She's just a little spice thing from, local. But they've been talking. She met up with him eventually after the bag of talking. He came back down to London. He don't live in London. He's come down, met up with her. They've gone for a drink. She said she deliberately drove because she didn't want to get waves and end up doing a madness or going off with him or making the night go too long. But it goes. After the Remy hit the system and 2 drinks and rear tear, all that went out the window. Cars got left. Hotel links. Look at Doug already. She ended up at the Hoti. The man did everything he
Needed to do.
Yeah, and it went how she originally didn't plan for it to go. Now, she's saying big woman thing. She's a big woman. She was feeling the vibes. Everything was kind of been speaking for long. What happens, happens. If it's a first night thing, it is what she slept with him on the first date. It is what it is. But now, after man's got what he wants, I'm wording it. See, me wording it like that leads it a certain way already. You know what it is. We're men. But after the deed now, she's saying he's moving different. He's like messaging, I'm going to call you later, but not calling for all of 2 days. Then it's I had a headache. Man had a headache. What is this? Yeah, then I had a headache.
Oh, is this what she's saying?
That's what he's saying. Yeah, I had a headache. That's why it hit you up. Then everything's just the temperature's changed. Before that, it was every
heated,
the consistency was there before that. But now that man,
now man's mashed 2 works and
mashed 2 work, and all of that. He's had a great. It sounds like he had a great night.
But how did she? What was her feeling of it all as well?
I think she was feeling it. See, with women, especially like her, I kind of know her because she's gone there with him. She wanted more. Of course, she wanted more, but she's got no choice but to be kind of. But she wanted more, and she's saying to me like, "Rah, but he said this, and he said he liked me, and he said da da da." She's saying, why not just say? Her thing is, why not just say that's all you wanted to do, and why not just say now that listen, we had fun and rear tear tear. Why is he lying? And I'm saying to her, niggas will lie. But what I also said to her is, straight, I told her, you went over too easy. You know them ones.
Yeah, that too.
And listen, you can have sex on the first date. We've all been there, innit? And I won't really judge you if you go over on the first date.
Yeah, straight.
I'm just gonna say that my game is tight. So you're supposed to, you understand?
You're supposed to go.
Yeah.
She left the car there as well.
She left the car.
That's the worst thing, man.
Yeah.
Why is it the worst thing? Talk to me.
And everything, like, she's willing to risk it all. Got a ticket and everything.
That's a risk it all.
I know.
Could have got clamps. That stuff. You know what I mean?
Back to the script. So I said to her, you went over. I said, you must have seen some red flags. And she said, she did. She said he was overly sexual. Just on it from early, I wanna fuck you.
Yeah.
Come on, blood.
Yeah.
Up face.
Yeah.
Yeah, just horny. You know them words.
Yeah,
the chase is the chase.
Yeah, but that sounds like a thirsty chase though. That's a real.
The game.
Not even a thirsty chase. Just like
talk the thing, dog. And I'll
no. Because you know what? Like, you know what?
politics.
Sometimes even you said that Rush. She's feeling like she went over to easy. Listen, we're fully grown adults. Everyone knows the damn game, innit? Like this is the thing. Like you see, especially with like the whole Tinder thing. I remember like years ago when I used to be on like them dating apps, yeah. And I remember you meet bare people. And then you see these same people that are still single now, that are still mostly doing the same thing. You're meeting and beating people. So you understand, like, we're not stupid, innit? So her saying that she went over too easy, you know the game. You're just mostly chatting shit now because you mostly like the brother, and the brother's mostly seeing it for what it is, and he's cut.
Bro,
you get what I'm saying? Kind of thing, like.
No, she's not saying she went over too easy. I said to her she went over too easy.
Oh, yeah.
She's saying, no, but I've slept with guys on the first date before and ended up with them for 2-3 years and had a full-on relationship.
Yeah.
And what I said to her was, but that was that guy.
Yeah.
Every man's different. Every
man's
case
different.
Every man's different. There's guys that will just be like, they feel you and listen, it is what it is. It was the moment and we were feeling it. It's cool. I'm not judging you. Then there's other guys, his intentions was probably what they was from the beginning anyway. He just wanted to get peace. Another clue she said was, true, she's kind of active on the socials, innit? Not active like that, but she's on socials and people might follow her and stuff. She said that my man in the middle of the date was like, my brethren follows you. Let me take a picture and send it to him.
Take a picture of what? Yeah.
Two of them together.
Yeah, that's a red flag.
Big
still.
old red flag.
That's a big red flag. What's that?
She was, I don't know if she did. She was waved. Of course she did it.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
so all of that behavior though, because I know like no guy man's checking and saying take pictures gonna be like, yeah, go on then send it to your boy. Like that's kind of foolish. So like you're already putting yourself in a category where man's just using you as like a little.
It's a trophy thing.
It's a trophy
Man
thing, or just
man wanted to bag you and show homeboy. Yeah, look, I bagged it
I'm with her.
first.
Still,
I bagged
look.
it, blood.
Yeah,
Pull back.
yeah. Come on, like. It's how you put yourself, because that's the thing. Sex on the first date is neither here or there. Like it
Neither
happens,
here
innit?
nor there.
It's like you do what you want to do. We're all big people. We're adults. So if you want to fuck on the first night, you do that, innit? But it's like
But it's like what I was gonna say, not to cut you, but with this beans now, it's like the chun wasn't all that, bro.
that too.
You got them ones. I shall return. You know what?
Yeah,
I must come back.
must come back. Yeah,
You know the I shall return and must come back. I hear you, Lexus. What are you saying? She didn't totally rep the thing properly.
She weren't repping, man.
She weren't repping.
Bro, ripping.
We were all that still.
Well, the catfishing thing as well. It was
The catfishing thing.
that as well.
Catfishing
But
That
thing.
man seeing
you
you,
man
man.
out though.
You met her already. Alright, there's the counter. He's
Oh,
seen
you
her.
already left. You
Yeah,
already
they
met.
met face to face.
Oh, okay, so
Even on the club sometimes dark, but
yeah. But then sometimes, listen,
Sometimes the brother's just a savage, isn't he?
That's what I think is. I think he's just a savage. The game's the
But
game.
also where he's at in himself, like certain time you might want to meet a thing, like yeah, you fuck whatever, but you're on cut-through mode, like you're on grind mode, like you're on hustle, like you're on your game, like you're doing your thing, so you ain't got time to kind of invest the full emotion.
That's right.
Into that
No,
whole
but he was putting the
situation.
emotion in before. But what I said to her is,
So he
before
was
he
doing
beat,
too- yeah.
I said to her, watch this. I said, this is what's gonna happen. I said, yeah, now he's got it out of his system. He ain't gonna really holler you the same. But I said, watch. True lives off ends. Let's say he lives in fucking Manchester. Yeah. When he wants to come to London again or knows he's coming, he's gonna hit you up.
That's another
all the
thing.
love.
And I'll be real.
Go on.
I'll be real. If it is long distance like that, like he lives off ends, that is also another reason. Because once, like, sometimes when you're dealing with off ends girls and that, like, let's just keep it real, innit? Like, if you're on ends, I'm into you. When I'm off ends, I'm about my shit, innit? Like, do you get what I'm saying? So it does become that. If you move closer to man, then I might consider you
No, but her
more than what it is.
her
But
issues
then
not that. Her issues the next day. Man didn't even come with a little, yeah.
that was like, yeah,
Yeah, babes.
Nah,
Red
the pussy was trash then.
What you saying? Pussy was trash.
Has to be. At least like the next day I might have given you you know,
Picked up that she's a slap and go. You know,
might like slap and cut.
Is what it is.
Slap
The
and
fact, the
cut.
joke of it is, I told her I'm gonna use it. She said, "You lot are gonna ruin me in the room."
Yeah.
But keep talking.
Keep talking, man. Like
Say it
must
with your
be-
chest,
must be
every
ch-
man.
like, it's
If it was 10-10, then he wouldn't have cut out like
Yeah, but even if it wasn't 10-10, what's a little message every now and then? These man
The
are
message is like,
hardcore, blood.
you man are, the man them are hard. The man could have just got two messages, made her feel nice about herself. And I must
Yeah.
say this. She ain't just moving like a jun. She wants relationship. That's why she's so thrown. She's saying to me like, "Rah, why do men lie then? What was with all the build up of I want this and I want that?" And I'm
But
saying,
some man are
niggas-
still. We
I
speak
said,
about
niggas
that, but
will
some
lie,
man.
because man them are scumbags.
Yeah,
some of them.
but some man are still in that zone, and we've spoken about it before. Man, need to get out of this thing where you feel like you need to lie to girls.
Don't need to lie. Because that's what she said. She said, "Why? Oh yeah," and the Donny's pre-ing her story every day and she can't understand. She's like, he's pre-ing my
So he's watching everything.
Every story he pre, but he
Yeah,
can't
that's,
message.
that's mad. Like, so he has a girl.
That's
You get what I'm saying? Like, man slap cheeks. He's got the girl, so he's watching, but he knows he can't fully. Yeah, that's a watch from
but
a
he could drop
distance.
two message though.
Nah, but then even that's dangerous. The drop
Bloody
two
dropping
message
50 messages
because now he might
before
know
he
she's on him. He might drop a two message. All of a sudden, he's chilling watching Love Island with his girl, and then the reply comes back. Do you get what?
First of all, he shouldn't.
No, but only man in relationship watch Love Island with their girl, innit? You know, like that. I know.
Like,
You know how many
truly
men in my WhatsApp group talking about Love Island because they sit down and watch it with their girl.
Go and watch something else on the TV up on the
Trust
other
me,
TV.
bro. Yeah, but that's what I'm
Go
saying.
watch something else.
Or chilling. No,
Go on
but
your
what I'm saying,
phone or
he's chilling with
something.
his girl. But what I'm saying is he's chilling with his girl, and then Tuesday the response comes back and it's all peak for him. So maybe he's watching from a distance, but he knows he can't fully entertain it the way he'd want to, like put the energy into it like he was when he was leading up to get the pussy, because he's got it and he's cut now.
Certain man just
So
slap
probably
and
the
go.
first
though.
night though, man. It's the first night thing probably still. It's the
One
first
and
night
more.
thing, man.
I don't think it's the first night thing. Well, Lex, what you said as a pioneer, original, fling them down, slam them through the mattress, done. What we saying?
Crush 'ems.
I feel that the spreader's most probably got a girl.
Yeah.
That's by the way he's acting. Do you know what I mean?
I said that to her still.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's hit and like he's preying, but he can't really go. Yeah, he can't go
get
hard.
involved.
He can't really.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
But he's hit, so he's feeling he's accomplished that goal. But now it's more of a thing when he is on ends. He's watching, so he's letting her know. He's leaving presents, letting her know.
He's a creep, really. That's the word you got to use.
Yeah, he's one of them, man.
Now he's just creeping, looking at her shit.
Not hitting her up, nothing.
Just straight,
just lurking. So what we saying though? First, I ain't got a problem with the first night thing, you know. If you don't want to go over on the first night,
no, the first night thing's calm.
Sometimes most go over the first night.
But listen, how you gonna like a girl on the first night, really? On the first, I know. I said, how you gonna
like it happens though, like it happens, bruv. You know what it is?
A rookie, blood.
These men are saying like, boom, you meet a king, and then just first night, boom, you just hit it off straight away. Are you really gonna rate that straight away, fam?
No, you can hit and get to know her later.
You think it's better for the ones that pretend they don't, the ones that 10 man beat her on the first night, they pretend for you?
Or did she think she's gonna make man wait a month like man will cut out?
These times man will leave.
Man will leave, bro. Like you wanna make man wait for it, man will cut out. What you talking about? Like let's be real about it. Man ain't sitting there waiting 3 months to get no fucking. You know what I'm saying?
Talk the ting, blood.
Fam, that means she could have gone on multiple dates first night.
See, I hear what you're saying, but that's the battle of you. That's the battle they have because you'll crush things first net, and they'll turn around and be like, "Oh, I don't want you to think this is what I do all the time." Now, don't get it twisted, man. No, it does to a degree, bro. But on the next level, definitely. You man's ego will tell you, nah, man, I know you don't do this every night. It's just because of me, blood. Yeah. You know what I know you don't.
Hey, you know what? Because I was going to say, because obviously, man know me, innit? Right? Man know me, man. Listen, you have a date with me.
Yeah, come on.
By the end of the night, I'll have you salsa dancing and all of a sudden your eyes start. You know what I mean?
Everything. So, I'm not, so man ain't judging you. Man ain't judging you. Man's just thinking, Man ain't
Dog shot them clothes. 2 laugh panty drop.
So that's why I say, Palms, you can't really judge it on that scale.
Yeah, because not every man, I best believe, trust me, not every man's
getting
being able to get no girl.
Some man's getting padded up and buoyed off.
You know how many man I know that's out there that most probably going on one date with a girl and can't even chat her like, she's like, yeah, it's cool. Man's paying a good £150 2 bills for whatever meal he's gonna taking her to, and there's no returns.
Got nothing.
No returns. You get
what
I'm saying?
Only the trillers that are getting them.
Not
everyone's getting the first night treatment. But in this one, I don't think it was that. Because from how she's talking, I think it's just a thing of long break off, lockdown.
Yeah.
Drink hit the system. Mm-hmm. She said she hadn't had sex for how long? So she's just like, got caught up in the moment. I'm thinking, this guy's genuine. He's been talking to me every day for how long? Fuck it. And he just rubbed up the fires and all that and got her going.
Yeah.
But I told her that should have been your red flag. When man's just, she said it was embarrassing how he was going on because he was so on it. That in the place she said to him, like, calm down, like, man, but I said, that's look at Lex laughing because he knows
he's got a girl.
Them craven dog.
No, he's got a girl.
She said he was all stroking her fat. You're so sexy.
Yeah.
Tusty.
He's got a girl, man. You know, I got some bridges that move like this still.
Hold on, what you saying, Palms? Go on.
She's like, what? Like, now he's a creep now, innit? But she was
She
having
didn't
that-
say.
No, not creep.
She's saying
Basically,
she's gone, Doug.
Basically, where it is, when you've got a window of opportunity that you need to operate
this
within,
man's thinking
that
like
you haven't
rating
got
this
time. You haven't got time for a second date. Like you know what I'm saying? Like this, it's either we know where we're going with this, or we don't know where we're going.
I don't
want
to go hotel alone.
We know what we're doing here. So I'm gonna push the boundaries. You're either gonna be receptive to it, or you're just gonna lock it off, and then I know where it is. So he's just based on a vibe like this got to go down tonight. And that's why he's forward in the motion, like very hands on. Come on, we're all men, we know where it is, innit? Like, do you get what I'm saying? Because he knows. So that to me says that he's got a girl. He has to make it happen tonight. He's pushing it. She's actually having it. So it's making him go further. Because if she was like, nah, then he knows he has to fall back. But if she's having it, then he knows he can pursue it, carry on.
Also, as I explained to her, no offense, but she looks sexual. She's got that look.
Yeah.
You know that
so
look.
I had him stirred up from when he got there.
Even though she ain't on it the way she looks like she's on it.
Yeah.
She's got that look where a man's thinking.
The girl can't look good, no.
I'm not saying that, but there's differences. There's differences. There's different looks. You know the looks.
I know the looks.
Lexus, champion Lexus. You know the looks.
Sometimes they look into your soul.
Some girl look. No, but some girl have got a look that look like.
I wanna tear her up. You know, like sometimes they look at you, you wanna bust it open.
Yeah.
So what? You can't have that look and just wanna eat and go home.
No, but that's what I said to some of them.
What?
Nah, the look.
What you say?
I would say with her, and because I know her, the look doesn't reflect her character really.
You see what I'm saying?
So
But
she
no,
look
I'm
at-
saying that.
No, but that's even better.
So what I
Because
said
she's
to
got
her,
the look, and you know she ain't moving like
What I
that.
said to her
so
is-
it's even more of an attraction.
but exactly, but I said to her, because you look how you look, you need to go more out your way to make it clear that it's not that. So I said, when he was stroking at your thighs, you should have been said to him, "What are you doing? Don't do that." And then he would have known, like, "Raw, you look like you're horny and on this, that, the other, with your fucking lip fillers and your fucking this, that, the other, and your boob jobs and your rear tear, but you're not really on that." And then he would have fell back a piece. But where you've kind of half laughed it off, he's got more brazen. He's like,
but then she might have half liked it because you know what it is. You know what it is
She
as well.
wanted
Like
it.
you said, like even the
She
fact
was on
that
it. She ended up back in the
this
whole
is
E.
what I'm saying.
no
so
offense, I know you're watching her. Don't get vexed.
She's obviously sending out that vibe.
she's giving off the
Talk the talk.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to play. I'm just trying to keep it PC.
She's sending out that kind of
Yeah.
energy to my man.
She's not half laughing.
Yeah, she kind of needed that feeling as well in herself. Like she might not want it to fuck him, but
She hadn't got beat for a long time.
this is what I'm saying.
She was on it
so
secretly.
she's giving off them pheromones or them energies there that might have said to man that
She shouldn't even look on that like an L then. She should have
never an L.
Nah, she weren't looking on it as an L. It's more she's looking on it as this brother's why all she
The
kept saying
aftermath,
to me is,
the-
why ain't he being honest?
Yeah.
Why is he? Because it's like she's baffled, blood. I'm saying, she's like, then why is he looking at my stories and he can't message me?
Yeah, but we still have a generation of men that still feel like they
He's
have to
a-
lie
he's
to
a-
cheat
he's
to
a
get.
idiot.
So we need to really tackle the fact
He
that
ain't a real one.
we need
He's
to
a
tackle
idiot.
the fact that man them need to stop. And we've mentioned this before. I don't know what episode it is, but we've mentioned it a couple
24.
times. To 24 in it, where we're chatting about
Man
man
just made
them.
that up. Don't listen to him.
Yeah, he just you
Man
know.
just said 24, don't listen.
This time I thought it was so on point. Like episode 20. But we brought out bare times and we talk about like man them lying to get the pussy. Like, listen, you can be honest. You could have a girl tell a girl you got a girl, yeah. Then you give her the option to see if she wants to fuck with you or not. It's like you ain't got to lie. Like, put it this way, because the way things are
you ain't
like
gotta lie for
nowadays,
that.
you ain't got to lie for nothing. You tell a girl this is what I'm on, then you let her know that this is what I'm on. If she wants to fuck you, she'll fuck you. If she don't, she don't. The chances are she'll be in your DMs a month later with a little emoji, and all of a sudden you're beating under the understanding she full well know you got a girl. Do you get what I'm saying? It is what it is. That is the truth of how the game works, isn't it?
Ding dong.
So a couple of your brethren, yeah?
Yo, listen.
Yeah, go on.
Some man would just say things that goes on the hair, innit?
That's what this brother's done.
So everyone has a
He
friend like
says
that.
someone
but
will just
yeah,
say
friend
whatever
like
they
that.
want to hear. That's what he was doing before.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I told my brethren, it's not even just about girls, yeah. Not even about just having a girl, even just motives. Like, I tell you to my brethren all the time, like, bro, like, when I hear something, I'm like, bro, why don't you just tell her what it is? Like, but man, them feel they have to lie because certain man ain't built in a way to be like, they're not. You see, like when we talk about masculine shit and real shit, like certain niggas ain't built like that. Like that they can just be real about it and tell a girl this is what it is because they're too scared to lose the pussy. Like, pussy ain't dime a dozen. Like, do you get what?
But here it is. Every girl's different, bro. They might want to hear that.
Yeah, but if she don't want to hear that, she'll fuck off. But at least you're true to yourself. Like, at the end of the day, if she don't want to hear it, then she don't want to hear it. What do you mean? There's a million gal out there. So if I lose one, best believe there's about 30, 40 other gal that are gonna want to be. You know what I'm saying? That you could potentially like not. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you lose one being truthful to who you are and what you stand on, it's nothing.
That's
so why
facts,
should
yes.
you? Because then you're more fucked up, like you said, lying, like to keep her, than it is to tell her the truth and potentially lose her. But then it is what it is. At least you was truthful, and then that girl can't walk away and say he was a dickhead or he lied to me and this that. She'll walk away and say, you know. This is what he
She
was
thinks
saying.
he's the biggest dickhead.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Now this is the thing though. Calm like that when she's like, he's a dickhead, he's this, that, other. My response is, he's still beat though. He don't care.
Yeah, he don't care.
He don't care.
He don't care. He's smashed.
He's
got the picture to prove it as well.
You know that, innit? The picture. The picture.
You know what I'm saying? You got the picture to
him,
prove it.
it's another markup. That's another on the scoreboard. It's another point in the score when he moves.
Might even have a couple videos as well.
But man that are notching bedposts still are, that's a joke.
But you know these men
that's
there
true.
already.
That's a joke. The man that are still notching bedposts is a joke.
That's not.
Yeah, that's a boy thing, and he's a big man. And that's the next thing she kept saying. Like me, and she goes, he wasn't young, you know. He was big man. He's in his 40s. I said, boy. Oh, you thought he was going to be a younger Don?
Yeah, I thought it was a
No,
young.
the man's
I
a big
thought it was
man.
a young Don.
So it sounds like some boy behavior.
Yeah.
All right, then now that you know his age, oh yeah, I should have said that. She'll be saying it. She'll be happy now because that didn't get brought out. What are you saying now? How are we looking at that now? Now that we know he's a big man, all older than man.
He's married. He's not only got a girl, he's married. You know, like that.
What are you saying, Lexus?
Saying, now you know the age, you know he's a bit of a waste man, because really,
Yeah, big man thing.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think she said he's like
Just lay your cards on
42.
the table, like,
Real.
this is it.
Yeah.
This is the situation.
We're too far gone. In your 40s, you're too far gone.
Yeah, that's
to
a.
be
You thought? How old did you expect that behavior from?
mid-20s, fam.
Nah, blood. He's a big man.
Yeah.
She's a big woman. I think she's 38.
Yeah.
You understand? She's a nice looking woman, man.
Yeah,
nice looking woman, but fucking like she didn't like me keep telling her that she went over too easy. Because I'm not saying it's too easy for the sake of the night. I'm saying it's too easy for the sake that you didn't check his character.
Yeah.
You got to check his
yeah,
character
like-
out. What?
Fucking
she
is
had the
fucking.
red flags. She saw red flags.
Yeah.
You saw the red flags.
So you
should've paid
ignored the
more
red
attention.
flag, still went over.
Yeah.
That's your thing. You can still, like, listen, fucking on the first date is fucking
It is
on the
what
first
it is.
date. Is what it
No,
is.
that's
Will.
normal, blood.
That's
Ain't
normal.
nothing. I don't want the gallon to feel like they can't go over, you know.
Yeah. Do
Come
your
on.
thing. Do your
They won't
thing.
go over,
But
blood.
if you saw red flags
But if
and
you
then
see red
still went
flags,
over,
but only
then
go for the trillist of trillers.
yeah.
You know them ones when you're enjoying it, when it's a proper vibe. You can see the man's 30, a man's respecting you, and everything's
Yeah.
nice. You
Yeah.
know, because I'm a great believer in the moment. If you're in the moment and the moment's right, you might never get back that moment again.
Yes.
So let's capture this moment.
Yeah,
and it
just
is what it
and
is.
it is what
But
it
not
is.
for some idiot that's stroking it. It's like, boy, oh horny, boy, you know I've wanted to. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Them roasters, you know.
Oh, no, when you say it like that. See, when you say it like that,
roasters.
yeah, he's a
Shout out
roaster.
Lex saying man with a beat in the car park and them ones.
Yeah.
I know Rick.
Yeah.
I
said,
know.
yeah, babe,
Shout out my
baby.
brother Lex.
Remember the unlock
Always
the car, like.
always got a 4x4. Always got a 4x4, you know.
Yeah,
Lex in the car.
plenty of room.
Lex 4x4, 2 sheet up on the window.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Heavily tinted.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? There. You know
But
what I
nah,
mean? That real.
nah, he's an idiot.
real
He's an
limo
idiot.
tint.
He's an idiot.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
What,
so.
Palms, you ain't crashing out on the first date?
On
the first
normal standard, like if you get in my car now, it's done. But I'm saying,
I said if you get in my car, it's done, you know. Right,
Hey, bare contradiction. Bare contradictions, business.
car, yeah, I'm saying like, but obviously, I'm just saying, boom. I don't know, bruv, innit? I honestly, bruv, it's the car thing, innit?
If you
You
get
can't
my
leave your car,
car,
blood.
You what? Palms ain't over the list. She left her car. Nah, the joke of it is, because she specifically went out her way to drive so it wouldn't happen. Yeah, she dropped the ball because she went out of her way. That's why I say this. I shouldn't even give game to you girls, but I have to because we've got a balanced audience.
Yeah.
What? That's why it's good to, if you lot are going on dates and all of that, don't go for drinks if you don't want it potentially to go right.
Right,
Or,
yeah,
understand?
real.
Because it's better you go for a lunch or something, because once drinks go in your system, you're not with your full faculties. You might do something that you might regret.
Yeah.
Because she's gone with the intention, I'm driving, I'm not going to go over this, that, and the
yeah,
other.
yeah.
But once the drinks have hit the system,
Hey. Nah, even dead at lunch.
man-
Nah,
come
even
on,
dead
the
at
You're a
lunch.
veteran
Go
on
on.
the circuit.
Yeah.
You know, a 1 bottle of rosé,
all day.
boom. You know it's opening up. Everything open.
If you're
a veteran, you don't even take drinks.
All day.
You don't even take
But you know, innit, Lex, if you're a veteran, it don't even take drink.
Had coffee.
Come on.
Bruv, we could go mountain climbing, and by the time we come down, you are eat
on,
man up.
blood.
You know?
Conversation.
You know that way there, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Ladies, don't listen to P too tough. When
We
you
say
drink,
peace, speaking
when
too
you
much
drink,
game.
the only people that act the truth or act how they want to act is children and drunk people. So when you drink, you're just acting out how you want to act. That's what it is.
He's not lying.
He's not lying, but at the same time, what P said, I
Talk it, dog. Talk
Nah, I
it, dog.
agree what P's saying, because really and truly, we're not silly, innit? Like, you know, if you say to a girl, like, or like, and girls know this as well, women know this as well. If a man says to you, let's go out for a drink,
You know what it is.
you know what it is. Like, you know, it might not necessarily be you're going over, but in other words, like, you could potentially go over.
potentially go that
So if you don't wanna, then don't go for a drink. Like, go for go karting.
Yeah,
Go bowling, go top golf, go somewhere where it's an activity, go buffet, go eat, go do something.
Once you're
Bowling,
a
go,
drink is. We know what it is when we're going for a drink.
because as soon as we get wavy and we get turned up, 2-2, we're drunk. Then 2-2s we're having some real good chat. Yes,
Get me.
you know what I mean.
Get him the salsa, Doug. Get him the salsa. Come on.
Come on. You know what I mean? And the vibes start flow. And all of a sudden, Dagger, you're so funny. You know the way there. You know the way. You know how I go. Like, all of a sudden, you know what I mean? Is it? Yeah. Hey, grab your coat, you pulled, love. You know what I mean? Come on. You know, it's a different thing. So, like, let's just, like, it's true what P's saying. Like, drop that out. Like, if you want to really get to know a person, then the last place you want to get to know a person is in a bar or a nightclub with loud music. You need somewhere where you can sit down, go for a walk around the park, have a picnic. Do something different. Like, if that's what your real intentions is to get something. Yeah, it may not be as fun as it is getting turned up and that, but if you don't want to fuck, then getting turned up could lead to fucking, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? So, especially if you ain't got the willpower to say no. Do you know what I mean?
Big factual statement from my brother Doug. He's not lying. So, did she go over too easy, or is he a fuckboy?
He's a fuckboy.
There you go.
Yeah, because she never went over easy.
I don't think she went over easy. The only reason I was so hard on her, because it's my little bridge, and I just said to her, listen, you went over too easy, because I know, because I'm a man, innit? So I can spot, like, that's a fuckboy, blood.
Yeah, come on.
So you went over too easy for who it was.
He's married or got a girl. 100%.
And this is what I'm saying to certain...
That's what it is,
this
innit?
is what it is. I'm saying this to certain gal, yeah? Put more value on your pum. You know them ones.
But due diligence, man. She needs to do her little homework. And
Half and half.
If she liked him that much, you know what I mean?
Because like what Lexi's saying, how long was she chatting to him before? They linked already before.
I'm guessing that from how she's talking, it sounds like 2.
So this is the thing. This is why like sometimes women are funny because this you see everyone sees the warning signs but choose to ignore it.
That's right.
So it's like, alright. It's like, what times was he ringing you? What times was he calling? Was he ringing only in the daytime when he's at work, or was he? You get me? Was he never rang her? Was he only texting at certain times?
No blood.
Like,
all I know is once he beat, he ain't doing nothing.
You get what I'm saying? So there's a lot of red flags that we have to be aware to, and then I think we're schooling them too much.
When he hit her up, come in. When he hit her up,
everybody looking at me like, shut the fuck up, Doug.
You know this ain't gonna make no difference.
Yeah, come on.
But when he hit her up eventually, she hit him back and just said, you know what? Listen, we had a good time. Just forget it from here on in. He didn't even reply.
Yeah.
And then man replied, barefaced 2 weeks later, yeah, sorry, I've just been busy.
You ain't done shit.
I've just been busy. I'm going to be in London in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Got a girl.
Not rating the thing.
And the maddest thing about it, if he was mostly honest to her, she'd most probably be like, alright, is what it is. Like, that's the thing about honesty. Like, you give the woman the opportunity to fuck with you. And when we say honesty, not necessarily about the cheating thing and got a girl, but like just whatever it is you're on, you give them the opportunity to kind of make a decision or a choice. When they don't feel like they have the option to make a choice, that's when they feel robbed and they feel like you're taking the piss and you're a fuckboy and whatever because they were robbed of the opportunity to say, you know what, I wanted to pick whether I wanted to do this or not.
That's right.
Do you get what I'm saying?
She picked. Palms, what you whispering over there, blood? Big man, this is
yeah.
What's he saying? Say it with your chest, blood.
He's saying he done it a couple of times still, but it's just like sometimes they just don't vibe like that.
No, but Palms, you're young. You're doing your thing.
What's that? What the ghosting thing?
Who in there's clapped something and then ghosted? Who's gonna say it with their chest?
Every man.
Yeah, I say it with my chest.
But
It's been it's not. Listen, it's not a lie. But it wasn't a ghosted thing because it wasn't a real like ghosted thing because man was still there to go boo, like you know, like that. Man was hooting. Man was hooting the thing. Man was there, innit? Like, man was hooting the yard. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Man was watching the stories, yeah?
huh?
Man was watching the stories.
No, but it's not even like ghosting like that. It's like I still interact. Like at the end of the day, like because this is the thing. Yeah, sometimes you do, but it's like if you're on a mission. Like I've talked from my own personal thing, innit? If I'm on a mission. And it's like I'm doing whatever I'm doing, and I'm free. Like when you're single, you're free to date. You're free to do whatever you want to do, innit? You want to free to do what you do. So when you're honest about it and you're genuine, and everyone knows where they stand. Like if you're grinding and doing your thing and doing whatever you got to do, and you like kind of ghost out in the same way you just real about it and you're in your right to do that, innit? Do you get what I'm saying?
Well, all right. Then what about before? I bet before you grind and then ghosted, I bet you was talking to a regular, just pulling on them heartstrings.
Nah, just
giving her the sweet, giving her the dug, giving her the
there. I'm just there with their abouts.
Was you giving her the big dug? You know, yeah.
Because I don't.
Tell me this: before you hit, was you talking to it? Was you making more effort?
But then you got to look at it. What's better, if he beats and cut or beat 2-3 times and cut?
Beats
What's the
uncut.
better, the
Beats
straight
uncut.
chop?
Beats one time and done.
Because it's better than.
But in the past, like, it's, you know what it is? It's not like man's been, I'll be honest, it's not like man put any more effort into it, like, because I'm not really like that. So it's just like, I'll interact like as and when I choose to interact, and just whatever and vibes in it might be like, oh, what, you free this weekend? Like, cool, I'll come and check you in it. Like,
Straight.
it's not like man's hunting it down and like, yeah, what you on? Like, it's just,
Maturity.
yeah.
Maturity
Like, I'm a
is
big
part
man.
of it,
Like,
how we
remember,
can-
I'm not a young boy now. I'm kind of old in my ways, innit?
You know
what
what?
I'm saying?
Let me just hold on a second. For the topic that we're on, it's been, and everyone's spoken. One man has stayed very quiet throughout this. That has some of these on his CV, and I know personally. Let's bring in our guy Nikos, you know, to talk with this. Because Nikos,
I'm just trying to control it.
nah, blood.
I said I'm trying to control
What's your
it.
opinion now on the beat and chop thing? Because, come on,
Being an ex-offender.
talk it as an ex-offender, blood. What are you saying on the beat and chop
Convict.
thing, Nick?
All right.
When you beat and bounce, what was your motive? But what was the reasons?
Well, to get straight to the pussy. No long thing.
All right, but after you've got straight to the pussy, you established that, Nicky. But after you've got to, so you gassed it up to get the pussy, but now that you've got it, and you,
Man said all the right things, take it out, for the end goal, innit?
all right,
And
but
then
now,
Chop at the end of the
and
day.
and
now
then you
you've
dust,
used that.
and then
Yeah, and then that's.
So basically, he's getting masculine then, innit?
Episode 50.
Man said the thing, I want to wife you the thing, you know.
No, hold on. He just said everything she wanted to hear, blood.
that's right.
Did you not say that?
Yeah,
We don't really.
No.
Why would I say the wrong things?
Episode 50.
I say what I need to say to get my thing.
But blood,
fuck you, you know?
yeah. So what? So why have you? So why have you? Nah, because for real, you're supposed to. So what? Don't you think you should have?
The man really said, so why would I say all the wrong things?
So hold on. What about her feelings? What about her feelings?
I'm not really watching that.
What about her
I'm not
feelings?
watching that. He said I'm not watching that.
You're not watching her feelings.
I'm not really watching it.
You said it with chest. You said it with chest.
Listen, if my aim's to chop, right, I'm going to say what it takes to.
Yeah,
That's
good.
it. Straight.
Fam, is that when the girl's like, oh yeah,
Hold on. What you saying, Bob?
it's like when the king says,
Blood, you want some joke?
I didn't say I wasn't trying to know what she wants to hear, yeah. I'm just saying. Everyone's acting like they won't do it, but they'll do it, bro. Everyone will do it, bro.
Hey, before Nicholas' comment, he was up there. You know how far he just dropped?
Hold on. No, but he kept it G. He said it with
He kept it G,
Now,
said it with
personally,
chest.
I'm saying, go on, Pons. What you saying?
Every man does it.
So you've done the same as well, Pons.
No, everyone does it.
Have you done it, blood?
Everyone does it.
No, I'm not asking everyone. Have you done it?
Oh, I hear
Have
you
you
say
done
it
it?
still.
He's saying no one gets in his car without.
Yeah, that's what he did say still. That's what he did say. He said no one gets in your car without chopping.
You said once they're in your car, it's done. Hold on, shh. One at a time. Go on.
No, everyone does what they need to do, innit? That's what they have to do, bro.
What do you do though?
Palms being real still.
Yeah,
I'm being serious, like, bro. Every man does it.
Alright, Nico said straight with his chest.
Hey, if there's a leg, if
Yeah, but I'm not like that no more though. Just put.
Drop me out, bro. Fuck off, mate. Too late.
I can't put out disclaimer, you know.
Too late. Go on. Alright, go on.
If there's a leng thing, yeah, everything you like, yeah, and she's like, she wants you to tell her everything you want to hear. You're not gonna do that, bro.
Am I not gonna tell her everything she wants to hear?
Yeah, you would. So you have to think about that one there.
Nah, you know what? I'll be honest. If I'm chatting to her LinkedIn and she's everything that I'm on, I'm gonna chat to her on a level like I might want to wife it. If she's everything I'm about, you get what I know. But if you said he said if
See
she's
that
a
counter
LinkedIn,
punch there?
That
That was a flip.
That was a
That was a
slip.
flip,
A
then a-
slip.
then
Then
a
boom.
right. Yeah,
Because
go
if she's a LinkedIn, what am I just gonna want to beat? And if she's a lengers, I'm a single man. I might want to know her a bit better. So
There
why
you
am I
go.
gonna want to
There
cut?
you
I'm
go.
gonna want to
Masculine shit.
Masculine shit. I'm
Man
gonna
said
want
he's looking to wife her.
I might want to wife it. You get me? So I might want to know a bit more, especially if she's ticking boxes. That's the thing, innit? If she's
Yeah,
ticking
come on, one
boxes,
step at a
I
time.
might want to know a bit more.
One
Do you
step
get
at
what
a
I'm
time,
saying? But
but-
I'm not gonna say what she wants to hear. Because we're not about that, man. We're big. Like, come on, regardless of anything, just because a thing's pen,
just be direct.
I don't need to tell a thing just because she's 10.
don't mean
I'm
that.
Len. What the fuck? You get what I'm saying? I'm a 10 out of 10. She has to say something I want to hear. You get what I'm saying?
Say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I carry myself. Why have I got to gas myself?
Man ain't got to lie to no females.
That's what I'm saying, man.
There's a little, you know, sometimes you might say.
All right, then suppose. So what you're really saying is she's leng, but you know you don't want to be with her. She ain't really. She's just good.
I'll be honest with you. In the past, I know the old me
night.
back in the day would have just done whatever to just get what I wanted out of the situation.
Doug ain't on
But
it.
I've learnt from past experiences, innit? So that's the realness. So I feel like I've learnt that at the same time, being honest and just saying, look, you know what,
honest.
I like you, but it's not really where I'm looking to go. You never know. You might change my head. You might change my mind. But right now, that's not what I'm on. So now she knows. She might be like, all right, cool. I'm still gonna chat to other people, do whatever. It's whatever, innit? Like, we're fully grown. We're so grown. Like, we're grown people that we can have these discussions and it not be mad, innit? Like, we can talk. And
It hasn't got to be toxic.
yeah, it hasn't got to be toxic, and we can have these grown discussions and do our thing. And I'm doing my work, got things on the go. She might be doing whatever she's doing, but at the same time, we link up, do our thing, and keep it moving, innit? You get what I'm saying?
Respect that.
Yeah.
Big T, you got anything to say on this?
What if a woman's got the same agenda as a man?
That's what I was thinking.
And they want to play the game and be slapping and going all different man and
Yeah, let's not leave them like they're innocent in this.
Yeah, because they're not. They're
They
far from
play the
it.
game better. That's
They
what
play it better. Because they jump from. Listen, when it comes to what they want to get secure and get out of man, this generation's the worst for it. Like, where they're talking. That's why sometimes even when it comes to picking gal and doing whatever you're doing, you got to be clever, because some of them just want to bleed man and cut. Finesses. This is the generation of finesse. I've never seen nothing like it. Remember back in the day we used to be like, there's gal like a boopsies and this, that, and you might have you know, a little trio of gal like when they go raves, you see them in the rave and you know what they're on. Bro, now you got a rave, you don't have the whole set, it's on the same thing. Like, if you go to certain events, do you get what I mean? You might go to an old school thing where there's more grown, and you know, it's grown women thing. But you go to some of these young boy rapper things or whatever, like, the whole set, all them gal in there could be on just...
I went somewhere a couple of Saturdays back, me and one of my brethren, and cut long story short, we ordered a couple of fish bowls. The fish bowls come over, there's like 8 gal come behind the fish bowl. Like, who are you? And they tried to pick up the fish bowl when it landed on the table. No.
Yeah, straight, no questions asked.
Yeah.
Because because they feel like you know what it is, these guys now, they feel like if they got a little something about them and they're entitled, just them gracing the place with their presence, they feel like they
you know, that's how they feel though. But they should be privileged to come around, but
this
come around the man.
But also, that's how
that comes round to the man them and how we carry ourselves.
That's it as well. Because
You get to
certain
come
man
around
ain't carrying themselves
Nah,
right.
they ain't carrying like that.
Certain
man are too grateful.
Too grateful
To
and
look
love
for female attention.
Any gal.
Look what man started the episode with. Me, Lex, and them man fleeing from gal running man down blood. Cause man them know their worth and know their value. You see what I'm trying to say? But you man must learn to put more value on yourselves as well. But stop chasing everything that moves.
And chucking
Be
money
a bit
at
more
everything.
exclusive, chucking money at everything. With your thirsty selves.
Certain things don't even move and they're still chasing them.
Come on.
That's
bro.
what. Realist.
Certain things don't even move.
Don't even move, man.
What's going on now? Like, she's not chatting to no more now.
No, she let that go now. She's moving on with her
Had
life.
to, innit?
Yeah, she felt like after she sent the message, like she felt better about it still. But she was vexed when he hit her up like 2 weeks later. Like, yeah, what's happening? I've just been busy. Really,
Yeah, that's all.
That's all some weird business.
Like, I have a man, like, obviously,
I think
certain man that can really be busy, and then a certain man that just chat
Like,
shit.
come on, no one's too busy to sit.
Jay-Z's fucking
Yeah, but 2 weeks busy. Yeah, if you really want to just drop a message, you
Sometimes
can
I
drop
can be 3 weeks busy.
Yeah, I know them way. They're still. I know you can be.
Man
busy.
can be flat out, mate.
Man's very busy at times. But what we saying? We covered it. We're saying he's a fuckboy. She's not to blame. What's the voltage in the room? What are you saying, Palms? Fuckboy. She went over too easy. Which one?
80-20 to him, isn't it?
So he's a fuckboy then. Fuckboy, idiot.
He's a joker. He could have kept it sweet. That's a one message every night. He could have crushed it whenever he wanted.
Could have kept it sweet.
one message every
He's not a vetty in the thing. If he was 30, he could have kept that sweet. You know them ones. But he didn't care enough to keep it sweet. That's the bottom line. If he cared enough, he would have just dropped.
Plate.
Yeah. He got what he wanted and he moved on.
Yeah, bro, got the kids. You got the kids and wife to look after, boy.
Jeez.
She weren't priority.
Not even top 5.
No.
But the fact that he's saying she got that sexual look, she must be pretty and she must be decent. So it's not like she's whatever, but it's obviously clearly he has other priorities, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. All right, let's wrap it up. Episode 50.
Come on.
Gonna come to a close.
It's like that. What's that? Is that like a jubilee? Is it? It's 50.
You say this every time, blood. what the fuck is this jubilee thing, blood? Man said this the other day. But a man told you then it ain't no jubilee. It ain't jubilee, blood.
It ain't jubilee.
Is that a jubilee?
It's just episode. It's just episode
Yeah,
50. It's just episode. It's episode 50.
Let me move. Listen.
Big episode 50. Shout out who forget shout out. All those that supported. Shout out Big Boy Scraps, the one and only. Yeah, my artist there. Another one of my favourite artists. I like to shout them out when we do this show. So shout out Scraps. Yeah, I've been bumping his shit heavy. He's got his new thing out. I've been supporting.
Is it? Yeah, I've got to take that.
It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. Shout out them man there. Shout out Scorcher. We back Scorcher at Link Up TV.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Scorcher Arts man. He said, right, what you man paying for this? What, you pay for it yourself? Yeah, we pay for this ourselves.
Yeah. That's clear that up as well.
This is an independent thing. This
Independent
is independent. We went in our own pockets and we did the thing week in, week out. Week in, week out. Champagne. Week in, week out. It's more than 50 bottles. Because more time, sometimes we're busting 2, sometimes, and there's always 2, 3 in the. You understand?
Always some in the ice.
Always got to be some that we drink after whatever goes on. So it's just, we've done this up ourselves.
Man, I understand it's independent, innit?
Fully independent. We might draw on some
me?
sponsors in the journey, but it's independent. Like the cameras, the camera crew, my fucking young boy over there. I know you couldn't talk in this episode. This one was like up here, innit? Like you don't know about getting pussy on the first night, young'un. You don't know about that, do you? Man's going, allow me. All you gotta say is I'm married, blood. Say it with your chest, blood.
Say it in your chest, married man.
Man, no kiss and tell.
Hey, them young talk. Yeah, you gotta respect that.
Now you understand? Yeah. We're actually talking about kissing. That's about it.
Yeah.
I kissed her.
Don't kiss and tell. Kiss and tell, you know.
I kissed her. Fuck, this is about kissing, you know.
This is primary school.
Yeah, you know that anyway. But yeah, shout out Rex. But yeah, independent all the way. Big up Scorcher still.
Shout out the people that I've invested in and done whatever with us as
the
well.
The people that's been with us sending things over. But yeah, we did 50 and we're going to keep going onwards and upwards early. We've only been doing this 10 months.
Bruh, it's mad.
It's mad. Shout out Bobby Kasanga for the interview I did with him the other day.
Big.
Check that out on his page. Sat down with him. Hadn't done an interview for 10 years, blood.
Mad.
So it was different. Spoke on everything. Big up my brother Dougster every time.
Come on, man.
Without Doug, none of this is possible.
Come on, love, bro.
Without the man in the room, none of this is possible.
Come on.
Shout out everyone. Shout out my brother.
Big up yourself on your birthday as well, fam. Come on.
Shout out
give peas flowers, innit? So, skull. Come on.
So yeah, it's Pastor P, Pound Sterling the Hustler, whatever you want, call me Big P, Big PS, General Sterling, Pound Sterlocious, Big Bad Dougie Doug, man them in the room. We wrap up another one.
Yeah,
Callum, don't feel no way if you want to go over on the first night. Just make sure you got it patterned up and you know the man's character first and like that.
Wear protection as well.
And if it's any of them, and if it, you heard what Doug said. And if it's any of the man them will text you the next day and call you, make sure that everything's alright.
Yeah.
Say that we had a nice time and that everything's cool and pat. Like Alexis.
Come on, man. Original make you feel good, man.
You man must take care of the girls a bit more, man. You lot are darking them up too much. You lot are the reason some of these girls are mad. You understand? Because it ain't nothing.
And next week we'll just get the fallout.
The next man that comes.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happens. All because of one idiot. So all you man just, it don't cost nothing. Just listen. Just make the little effort and just say to her like, yeah, you're okay. And if it fades out, it fades out. But a little text, a little call ain't nothing.
Can't go amiss.
You understand? You got to understand you're playing with people's emotions out here. So try to be more considerate in the thing. Nicky's all yawning, you know. That's how I know Nicky don't care, you know. Nicky's all yawning.
After what he said today. After we don't say today, he don't give a fuck.
Nicky's like, I don't give a fuck.
Get along every day.
I said it's been a lot.
I hear that still. But anyway, we're out. It's Pound Sterling, the Hustler, Big Dog.
Come on.
In the room. It's another one, y'all.